Hi guys, this is Ratchet Throw, and we are playing Criminal Case Elite Mode, Case 24, Slayer's End. Let's unlock Chapter 3, and two of our gang members are about to kill each other. It's Victoria and Finley. They're going to kill each other. No, they aren't. Not on our watch. Katarina, we must go and stop them. Let's go. Yeah. Prepare to meet the devil in hell, Finley. Not before I blow that stupid grin off your face. Both of you, drop your weapons. Please, Katrina, get out of the way. I told you what happened when I found the pus face that killed me sister. Please, Katrina, that's a lie. Finley's just trying to frame me. I know it was you. Who else would dare mess with the Flanagans? Enough! You're both just trying to create a distract. Well, nobody wants to listen to us. Bink, bink, pew, pew, bink, pew. Oh, someone gets hurt. Please, Katrina. I can't believe this rascal shot me. I'm bleeding. You shot me first. You're both under arrest. I'll have you escorted to the police infirmary. And if you're rude to the nurses, I'll hear about it. Now, Lisbeth, Katrina and I have a murder to solve. Katrina, it looks like Finley's finally made good on his threats to take justice into his own hands. Not that he needs an excuse to shoot Capecci. But you're right, the solid side show shan't throw us off the Kyros's trail. Let's go back to Fiona's hideout and see what we find. Alright. Got everything. Katrina, the document has a photo of Fiona in a straitjacket. Look at her crazed, bloodshot eyes. You're right, it is an ambition form to a lunatic asylum. Not that we needed more proof that Fiona was insane, but we should recover the rest of the writing all the same. And I agree, we should piece that broken jewelry back together and open that rusty safe too. We need to solve Fiona's murder, Katarina. Only then can we wash all the blood off the streets of Sinner's End. Yes. Alright, then let's dust this form. Reason for admission: criminal lunacy. Patient periodically has been violent deranged behavior since childhood. I can't read this. Katrina, this document confirms Fiona was criminally insane and a danger to the public. But you're right, the note at the bottom says Fiona was released from the asylum on Finley's demand. Oh! Katrina, this means Finley was fully aware of Fiona's madness. What if he also discovered his sister was a Scarlet Slayer? I don't suppose he took kindly to Fiona killing the girls in his brothels. Katrina, if Finley thought getting shot was painful, the grilling he's going to get now will certainly make him sweat. That's right. Alright, now let's unlock the safe. What's this? Why? The only thing in this rusty safe is a pair of bracelets. There are two names engraved on them, Bart McMullen and Tommy Fletcher. Who are they? Neither of these names rings a bell, Katerina. But you're right, if they are connected with Fiona in any way, you will know it. Alright. Okay, now let's restore the jewelry. Oh, that's Capechi insignia. Katerina, that monogram on the brooch restore seems familiar. I just said. You're right, they're Vittorio Capechi's initials. He's got a taste for gaudy jewelry. But what's his brush doing in the Scarlet Slayer's hideout? For all he protests his innocence, Vittorio's definitely mixed up in this. Let's see how he's recovering in the infirmary, Katerina. Okay. Alright, let's go to Finley first. Please, better, Katrina. I am not in the spirits for receiving visitors. My arm's aching and the nurses won't give me any opium. At least we get to enjoy your wit in its full splendor. Tell us, did you figure out that your sister's criminal insanity culminated in her becoming the Scarlet Slayer? Of course I figured it out. I ain't dumb, and she's my own sister in it. Well, you could have fooled us with all the yelling and threats to find the Scarlet Slayer before you did. And you seemed pretty angry that they were undermining your business by killing your girls. Please, Katrina, if you think I'd bump off my own sister for killing a couple of harlots, then you still don't understand the Flanagan way. Anyway, you've seen her. Fiona had as much sense as you and me. Ran the business alright, never forgot to get me lavender lost for my birthday. So what if she went Barbie from time to time? It's that Capechi that did her in, I'm telling ya. He's a dead man, Lisbeth Katrina. We'll see about that. Alright, let's go to Vittoria now. Lisbeth Katrina, if you hear about the fight, I'll have you know that Finley started it. He ambushed me in my favorite pasta joint. Who knew that Irish rascal likes spaghetti as much as I do? We're not here about the gunfight, Mr. Capechi. We want you to explain how your brush found its way to Fiona Flanagan. The brush? Mamma mia, I haven't seen that in over 20 years. I don't think Fiona kept it. 20 years? You mean you gave that brush to Fiona 20 years ago? Fiona used to be a bella ragazza, Lisbeth Katrina. I had my sights set on her for a time. That was before I married Signora Capechi, you understand? You were courting Fiona, an Irish girl from a rival gang? The Irish weren't our rivals back then, Lisbeth Katrina. But Fiona had a devilish temper, and Mama didn't like her, so we parted ways. Interesting. Was your failed romance the reason for the bad blood between your families? The old resentment that finally led you to kill her? No. Why would I kill Fiona now after so many years? That's just what Finley wants you to believe, Lisbeth Katrina. But I'm innocente. Okay. Oof. Could be Finley. What are these pair of bracelets? Katerina, you keep sending me things that lead to unsettling discoveries. We're looking for a Scarlet Slayer's killer, Evie. Unsettling is the order of the day. Just tell us what you found out about those bracelets in Fiona's safe. Well, according to our archives, Bart McMullen and Tony Fletcher are members of the Flanagan gang. Both of them are in prison now, serving a sentence for murder. So it's a dead end then. These men couldn't have killed Fiona if they are in prison. No, but wait until you hear what they are in prison for, Katrina. The pair was convicted for the murder of Abigail Baines. Abigail Baines? Katrina, was that? Justin lost as his fiancée, killed a day before their wedding. Oh my gosh, yeah. Of course, Mr. Lawson still carries the obituary in his wallet, and he said it was a mockery of justice that the killers got such short sentences. It's clear that Mr. Lawson's never gotten over that tragedy, Katrina. You think he could have somehow uncovered the connection between Fiona and Abigail's killers? There's only one way to find out. We must talk to Mr. Lawson. Yes. Hey, Justin. Please, Better Katrina, you require my testimony again? Please, ask me any questions you want. Why are you smiling all of a sudden? I apologize for bringing up a painful personal matter, Mr. Lawson, but we must ask. Were you aware that your fiancé's killers were members of the Flanagan gang? What? Abigail? What does she have to do with all this? We found evidence that the two men who attacked and killed her were affiliated with Fiona. Admitted, Mr. Lawson. Is that why you had a meeting with Fiona in her office? To find out if she had a hand in your fiancé's murder? Absolutely not. Lisbeth Katrina, this is the first I heard about this. And I don't wish to hear about it any further. All I want is to cherish Abigail's memory without the sordid details of her death hanging over it. Have you ever tried smoking opium to forget it? Please, Lisbeth Katrina, just solve this murder so we can all put the past behind us. Oh, it could be you, Justin. Katrina, it seems Fiona's secrets cast long shadows. Her old romance with Vittorio Capecci has come to light. And you also uncovered a disturbing link between Fiona's gang and the murder of Judge Lawson's fiancée. But, Katrina, have you read the Evening Gazette? There's an article in it by Catherine Wolfe. What does it say? Good lord, she'd better not be leaking details about the murder investigation. No, it's about smoking opium. Catherine tried it herself and wrote about her experience. She makes it sound rather fascinating. You always warned me against it, but even the last thing we need is you running off to some opium den with your new best friend. But you're right, Katrina. We ought to go back to the opium den and find the missing piece of the deadly puzzle. Let's go. Well, at least we now know that Catherine smokes opium. Let's just go investigate the opium den again. Katerina, this looks like a torn off piece of a prisoner's uniform. It must be Fiona's. And there she is missing it. Perhaps the piece got ripped off in the struggle with the killer. We have to examine that white sauces on it. And I know what this pipe is. Opium smokers use these to inhale the drugs as fumes. But well spotted, there appears to be a speck of blood on the pipe. I dare say that cannot be from normal use. You're right, we know Fiona put up a fight as she was strangled. The blood on the pipe could be hers. Let's take a sample. Once more onto the bridge, Katerina. We are close to the final answers about Fiona's murder. Okay. Alright, let's examine the opium pipe. Splendid job, Katrina. Now we have a blood sample from the opium pipe. Let's give it to Viola straight away. Okay. Okay, now let's examine the cloth. Katrina, I don't know what that white substance is that you took from Fiona's jail uniform, but Viola will tell us all we need to know. Okay. Let's check out this blood. Katrina, I found 2 distinct blood types in a sample you took from the opium pipe. One of them, type O-, is a match with the victim. So Katrina was right. The opium pipe got sprinkled with blood during the struggle between Fiona and her killer. Go on, Viola. What else did you find? The other blood type is AB+, Katrina. That one must be your killer, sis. Finally, Katrina, after all the blood Fiona shed as a Scarlet Slayer, you found one drop that will condemn her killer. That's right. Alright, now the white substance. Katrina, the substance you said is not something I expect to see on a prison uniform. You see, the compound was cornstarch dissolved in water, a combination used to whiten colors. Ah, colors. Starching. I'm afraid I'm not well versed in such domestic matters, Viola. Well, even you can imagine, Madeline, that prisoners don't wear starched colors. The mixture must have contaminated the fabric through contact with the killer. So the killer wore an impeccably starched color while strangling Fiona in the opium den? How prim and proper of them. But soon the killer will have to swap their starched color and elegant attire for the same prison uniform their victim was wearing. Alright. Katrina, you have all the evidence now to bring Fiona Flanagan's killer to justice. This will be the final chapter in the Scarlet Slayer's story. Well, final chapter it is. Well, if the color this is, and not the color on the left, then Finley is the killer. Finley Flanagan, you're under arrest for the murder of your sister, Fiona Flanagan. Do you coppers ever listen to me? Didn't I tell you years that killing family ain't the Flanagan way? Oh, but you did kill. You keep repeating that, Finley, but the evidence points to you. Evidence? Schmevidence. It was Capacci and the Italians. I told ya. Hardly. We found your hand cream under Fiona's fingernails, and your blood on the crime scene. You think you're smart, did it, Lisbeth Katrina? But you, Miss O'Malley, should be ashamed of yourself accusing a fellow countryman with crime. Stop lying, Finley. We found the cord you used to strangle your sister. Tell us what she did that made you lose your temper. I never lost my temper with me sister. I strangled her, alright, but it was an act of mercy. How so? Fine. You got me good this time, Lisbeth Katrina. I may as well fess up to what happened. I've always looked after Fiona, despite her troubles. I kept an eye on her, gave her a share of the business. She managed the booze gig fine. She had her wilder moments, of course, but I wasn't about to let my own flesh and blood rot in a madhouse. I took better care of her than them head doctors. And yet Fiona became the Scarlet Slayer on your watch. Don't put this on me. She went off the rails after that friend of hers died, is what happened. She took it into her head that she had to save the dose before syphilis got to Deb. After that, there was no reasoning with Fiona. She started killing them girls and stopped listening to me. When you nicked her, I thought it'd do her good. I thought prison would clear her head. But when she escaped, she came straight for me, raging mad. I couldn't calm her down. I knew she was too far gone this time. I told her it was an act of mercy. She was tormented, she was. It was kinder to put an end to her suffering than let her live like that. You've also put an end to your own reign over Sinners' End, Finley. You're under arrest for murder. Please, Bergtian, let it be said I'm not best pleased that you summoned me back out of retirement. Well, shit. But seeing as my successor, the Honorable Judge Lawson, was a witness in the case, I've agreed to preside over this trial. So, the defendant is Finley Flanagan, a gangster of Sinners' End, accused of the murder of his sister, Fiona Flanagan. How do you plead? Guilty, Your Honor. I killed Fiona out of duty. Looking after family is the Flanagan way. A strange way to show brotherly love, Mr. Flanagan. Personally, I just bring my sister herbal tea when she's poorly. You shall be sentenced to 25 years in Stonewall Prison. It is an establishment of heightened security for habitual delinquents like yourself. Stonewall Prison? No, Your Honor. You can't send me there. You should have thought of that before, Mr. Flanagan. All rise. Well then. Congratulations, Katerina. With one Flanagan dead and the other in prison, we can finally hope for some peace in Sinners' End. Or, at the very least, some peace in my office without the mayor breathing down my neck about gang violence and serial murderers. Another job well done, Katerina. Please, Katerina, forgive me for interrupting, but I owe you an apology. My negligence to keep you informed of important facts landed me as a suspect in your investigation, but you cleared my name, for which I'm grateful. Katrina, I think we deserve a small celebration after all this. Sadly, it can't involve absinthe, but we can still be merry over our lemonade. I don't mind, I don't drink alcohol. Alright, we're gonna stop here. We're gonna continue playing in by hook or by crook number 6. So, thank you for watching. Don't leave a like to this video, and I'll see you again. Goodbye!